NBC27 Digital Now Center. This is Beyond the Forecast with your most accurate local meteorologists.
Hello, everyone, for another Beyond the Forecast. Today is much like yesterday, and we've mentioned that throughout the entire course of the day, we would get some rounds of light showers and periodic bursts of maybe some heavier shower activity. That's exactly how it's playing out here for Chambersburg, Carlisle, Gettysburg, and Harrisburg, and Hanover. And I will say there are some periods where it seems like there's some brightening coming in from the west. It doesn't last very long as the next round of showers does move in. So it is something we're watching, that as the winds begin to shift out of the west, perhaps there will be some periods of brightening, but I think sunshine is going to be very, very hard to come by as we look ahead. So when we look at visibility, it has remained foggy throughout the day. Now that we're midway through the afternoon, that may not change much moving into the evening commute or later through tonight. And the reason being is there's so much moisture now in the lower levels of the atmosphere, it's going to be hard to scour that out. Our heaviest rain totals have come in from Fulton into Franklin counties today. Mercersburg is now up to almost 3/4 of an inch of rain. Hershey at close to a half inch. Elliotsburg and Edders just over 3/10. Those are the highest locations. So again, there's many that are below that. But believe it or not, this is not the focus of the weather here across the region. Instead, it's a very late season nor'easter. Sure, we have a big area of low pressure that's circling parts of southeastern Canada, but it's relatively weak. Where the strongest area of low pressure is the strongest winds, that's out toward New England, southern New England right now, getting hit with heavy rain. Winds will increase through tomorrow, and it is a good, solid nor'easter with some interior wet snow possible over the higher elevations. Again, we don't have to deal with that here, but for our higher elevation locations, this afternoon has really provided multiple rounds of steady rain, whether that's Mifflin, Juniata, Perry, Huntington counties, and then I mentioned parts of Fulton County into Franklin County. Right now, Chambersburg getting a very good shower passing through, and that's going to ride east over South Mountain into Adams County along Route 30. Farther to the east, York and Lancaster counties, it's been raining nonstop in parts of Lancaster County. There have been some breaks elsewhere, but even when we do get breaks, it's still showery, it's still drizzly, and the whole region's dealing with this. So whether it's the mid-Atlantic up through northern Pennsylvania, there are scattered light showers everywhere you look. But again, as this begins to kind of transition to more of this nor'easter, the actual low pressure center that's giving us the trouble will pull to the north. That's when we should see some breaks in the rain later tonight and especially through tomorrow. So it is raining right now pretty solidly in Mechanicsburg, temperatures in the mid-50s, wind speeds 10 to 15 miles per hour at their strongest today. They get stronger for tomorrow as this low heads away from us. So here's the forecast for this evening. Evening commute's still pretty damp. Even if it's not heavy rain, it'll likely be mist and drizzle. Have you heard me say that already several times? That's just kind of the repeat forecast here. Then through tonight and tomorrow, it's really about that northwest wind drying things out. So with any luck, we won't have as much fog tomorrow morning with the wind picking up, but it may take some time. And then if we do get sun breaking through the clouds, that will help reignite some shower activity with the heating of the day. And even if it's not very warm, that sun acts as instability, the energy for the showers to develop. Saturday brings in some clouds, maybe a light shower in spots, but I think for the most part we'll be done with the shower activity until the middle of next week once we get through tonight and early tomorrow's forecast. Now, looking at rain totals, I mentioned this on the air. It's nothing to really be concerned about in terms of flooding, maybe 1/10 of an inch, 1/4 inch additionally in the heaviest hit location. So again, most of the heavy rain is well to our northeast. This is all just kind of lingering shower activity thanks to the parent low still sitting nearby. That wind shift should be happening through the afternoon and evening. It may take until 4 or 5 o'clock for it to hit Lancaster and Lebanon counties. That's significant because that's the dry air coming in for tomorrow and eventually the weekend. Winds, though, very strong tomorrow with that deepening nor'easter off to our northeast. Winds there will be 40 to 50 miles per hour. For us, it's more like 30 mile per hour gusts during the day. So let's take a look at the holiday weekend and specifically those rain chances. So again, most of the rain is to our northeast heading into Saturday's forecast, but take a look at this. Still lingering showers to our northeast. If you have travel plans going north, that's where you'll hit more showers. Now, fortunately, there's some heavier rain over the Tennessee Valley moving into the Carolinas for Sunday into Monday. We missed that, and instead we should be on the drier side of that forecast, and with any luck, Monday will be the nicest day of the holiday weekend. So looking at that forecast, We will see highs Saturday and Sunday, likely low to mid 60s at best. I think by Monday we have a real shot of hitting 70 degrees, especially if we get the sunshine we have in the forecast currently. So it is cool for this time of the year. We will be below average temperature-wise through the middle part of next week. That's when we see the next area of low pressure move in. The chances for showers do return at that point. We'll wait for details on that as we get a little bit closer. But again, tomorrow should be drier, and each day following should be drier heading through Memorial Day weekend. That's all I have for now. Thanks for watching.